the Cleveland Cavaliers are engaged in a furious comeback against the Boston Celtics, in Game 1 of the 2018 Eastern Conference Finals. After falling behind by 28 points in the third quarter, failing to make a three-pointer for the entire first half and seeing the Celtics get ridiculously hot from the field themselves, the Cavaliers pulled themselves together and began their run. Now, with the fourth quarter about to begin, the Cavaliers are down by only 14 points. The deficit was officially cut in half when Jeff Green hit this buzzer beater right at the end of the third quarter. Question mark, Jeff Green as time expires. LeBron James and Kevin Love are the only Cavaliers in double figures so far, and Tristan Thompson is the team's third leading scorer with only 6 points through 3. For the Cavaliers to even have a chance at a comeback with that in mind is somewhat absurd, but when they get hot, James and shooters is about as deadly as NBA offenses get. For the second straight season, the Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics are squaring off for the right to represent the Eastern Conference in the NBA Finals. While this is the matchup that many fans figured we would likely see in the East at the beginning of the season, both sides have been forced to fight their fair share of adversity to reach this point as Cleveland overhauled their roster at the trade deadline while Boston has managed to overcome a rash of injuries to their biggest stars. While LeBron James and the Cavaliers entered Game 1 as a slight favorite over the Celtics at TD Garden, being considered the underdog is nothing new for Boston during the 2018 NBA playoffs as they have thrived in that role to this point with impressive series wins over the Milwaukee Bucks and Philadelphia 76ers, matchups that many pundits expected for the Celtics to lose with Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving and others out of the lineup. With LeBron having been a one-man wrecking crew for Cleveland in their wins over the Indiana Pacers and Toronto Raptors, Boston knows that they will need to figure out a way to get the ball out of James's hands, much like they did with Ben Simmons during the Eastern Conference semifinals, if they want to continue their surprising run through the postseason, as James is not only the Cavaliers' most dominant scorer but he's by far their best facilitator. If Brad Stevens is able to figure out a way to get that done, Cleveland could be in for a much tougher test than what they faced against the Toronto Raptors. They have largely managed to do so in Game 1, holding James to only 15 points on 13 shots so far.